Okay, let me put it on my big screen so I can read the words, honey. How y'all doing? Come on in here, come on in. Everybody just come on in. Bring your laughter, bring your grin, bring a friend. Everybody just welcome in. I say, come on, come on over, come on over. I say, come on over to your auntie house. Don't be shy, don't you cry. Everybody is welcome in. I say, come on now. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How y'all be? We gonna discuss some of this stuff, who ain't heard, they can come in and catch the replay, cause y'all do be catching up to replays. I really appreciate y'all. Come on in here. We're gonna talk about this stuff went on last night. Some of y'all might have seen the interview and some of y'all may not. Some of y'all may not even know what's going on, but it's a lot going on, with the Atlanta Street interview. If y'all wanna watch the whole interview, y'all can go over there and check it out on what's her name? Kanisha Speaks. Yeah, she had Marcus and one of his. Let me try to put this up right quick, y'all. I got to speak to my auntie, baby Boogie Woogies. Trying to find the channel so I can read the writing when y'all come in. Come on in here, come on in. Everybody's welcome in. Bring your brother, bring your sister, bring a friend. I say, come on in here, come on in here, come on into Auntie house. Don't be shy, don't ask why. Everybody is welcome in. I say, come on, come on, come on in. Yeah, we're going to get on the bus so we can discuss some of this stuff. Get your backpack, get your snack, get you what you need, honey. Because, we just talking what we see around here in the YouTube streets. And, Mark has been having him a good time. Yes, he has. He has been having him a good time, sugar. A good time, but, let me speak to my babies first. And how y'all doing? Thank you, Jesus, for allowing us to see this beautiful Sunday, Jesus. Just keep on keeping us, our family, our loved ones. Just wrap your arms around our family, protect us, keep us going as we keep on going through 2024, Jesus. Protect the loved ones, the family members, and all the people all over the world. Thank you, Jesus. We love you, Father. We will be lost and baffled without you. Amen. We pray. How you doing? Hey, Sawanda girl. You was the first one at the door. You was the first one. Was it Diane? Diane, was you the first one at the door? Wait a minute now. I'm confused. I'm messed up, girl. Okay, I seen Sawanda. Okay, I see the chat moving. How you doing, Miss Loretta? Okay. Hi, Diane. Let me speak to y'all. Hey, Chef Delight. How you doing this morning, sugar? Diane, how are you? And there go my Elva. Good morning, gorgeous Loretta Brown. God bless you and your family. You looking so stunning. Well, thank you, Elva. God bless you and your family also. hmm Yeah, it's a lot been going on around here with Marcus in the interview last night. It got made me kind of upset because number one, this is a young girl. A young girl. And y'all know these days people say, well, you grown, you grown, you grown. That's true, but these days, 18 and 19-year-olds ain't grown no more, honey. I think the internet helped did that. These people, y'all going back there to the back. Get right. Too early. Well, bye, baby. Yeah, ain't nobody asked you to listen to no grandma gospel here. Find your way. There's thousands of content creators out here. You can go watch, because I'm going to talk what I see. And I'm going to talk when I see a womanizer. I'm going to come and speak on the womanizer. And that's it. And that's the way it's going to be. Happy Sunday to you too, Ginger. How you doing, sugar? And that's the way it's going to be. Ain't nobody asked you to come in and judge my conversation. This is my platform. I'm going to talk about what I'm not your cup of tea. Sip on down the way. Baby. Just sip on down the way because I ain't got time for it, sugar. You're welcome, Elwood. You're welcome. So I watched the interview and I really did. You know, this man is around him, don't found him he have found him a playground. A playground of vulnerable women. Vulnerable young women at there. And what's her name? What's the girl name? Yandy? What's her name? Yandy? I think her name was Yandy. Yandy, the young lady who only 19 years old. You know, she had an abortion. You know, she had an abortion for Marcus. Let me tell you something. My goddaughter had an abortion years ago, and she got like 7 children. She had an abortion years ago, and she's still not right. She's still not right because abortion can really mentally destroy some women. And Auntie, I hear that. Oh, okay. Let me. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ginger. Let me unplug it. I still got it unplugged. Okay. Thank you, Sugar. That should be better. And most people who love their children, you know, they talk they ain't having an abortion because they say you having too many of them. You having too many of them. I say, well, no. At least they all from the same daddy. Don't have no abortion. You don't realize this young lady, Yanni. I hope I'm saying her name right. If I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name, Sugar. If you happen to watch this video, she was not ready to have an abortion. I think she was coasting the abortion, and now she feeling some type of way. And she probably gonna get worse. So he might as well just put his boots on. He gonna go through it. Marcus knew this woman was 19 years old. Although he said he took her out, wined and dined her, and all of this, and you know, he brought her back to the, you know, took her back. He called her. She didn't call him because he said he called her because he was worried about it. No, you weren't worried about it, Marcus. You wanted some of that. You know, just say the truth. That's why you text her 2 o'clock in the morning. If you was concerned dropping her off 2 o'clock in the morning, you would have been concerned then. But no, you ain't do that, Marcus. You text this young lady, and she said, "Why just Uber over there?" She Uber over there, and you know, y'all had a relationship. Cause anytime, if a person in your house for 5 months, y'all in a relationship. Y'all truly in a relationship. No matter how you feel, but after you know, but you knew you was dealing with a 19-year-old. You know, you 40 years old, Marcus. You're not out there dealing with a 30 or 40-year-old woman. This is a young girl. And I know y'all probably saying, oh, but she's still grown. She's still grown. Yeah, she's still grown, but her mind is not to that level. Her mind is not a level on, you know, like a 40-year-old man who want to take advantage of a baby. I mean, she's just a few years older than his daughters. So when your daughters turn 18 years old, would you want them? Hey, Catherine. Catherine live in peace. Now, peace and say good morning, Sister Loretta. Auntie Loretta, everyone in the chat. I like how you handle that person. That was smooth like butter. That was so smooth like butter. Stay on the course. You don't like the cup of tea, go have a cup of coffee. Thank you, Catherine. I know that's right, honey. I ain't your cup of tea. Sip on out of here. That's what we do on the YouTube streets. Yeah, but you know, she's only 19 years old, and people got to realize. What if one of your daughters, when they get 18 or 19, they go run into a Papa Smurf like you? Like your behind. They get out there and get with them. You ain't gonna, man, you'll be around here upset. You'll be going at your head because I know they're your queens. But I'm gonna tell you some stuff he did in the interview and still trying to break this lady. Okay, you had a relationship. Hey, Queen of Cups, how you doing? I see y'all coming on up and y'all know Auntie go ahead on and go. I mean, as y'all come in, Auntie gonna speak to you, but y'all know y'all Auntie. I tell you, you can catch the upload, replay, whatever you want to do with me, because Auntie gonna go ahead on and talk about it. Catherine say, giving Ginger some love. Okay, you know she's vulnerable. She young. And you know, if you had no intentions of, I think you had intentions of wanting to start a relationship with this young lady. Because if you did not, she wouldn't have stayed at your house for 5 months. All of a sudden, I don't know what she did. I think when she got pregnant, when she told you she got pregnant, and not only that, Marcus, the other woman could be pregnant. You never thought about that? Y'all had a threesome with no protection. What if that woman come up one day and say, I just had my baby, I got pregnant in that threesome? See, you the one around here being reckless with young women. This woman, I remember my when I was young, and the man that I was dating, he was older than me, like my first boyfriend. And yes, he took the advantage of me, and I think Marcus have did Yanti the same way. I think he have took advantage of her. Catherine said, we can find the show you're talking about, Sister Loretta. Speak with Shanika. Speak with Shanika. She interviewed Marcus and Yandy last night on Speak with. Yeah, she interviewed Marcus, but I think she was very biased. You know, Shanika. I'm not. I'm just saying this. I think you were more for Marcus and not more for the young lady, because you know, like you say, you got sons. But people know when you have a daughter, it's different from raising sons, especially when you got a young daughter. A young daughter, 19-year-olds out there with a 40-year-old man. And you know, and I think Marcus brought the young lady there, because the young lady was very gullible. She did what he wanted her to do, including the threesome, because Marcus is a freak. You know, he sounds like a freak. And you know, he gives that vibes like he's a freak. But you know, you getting in a relationship with a 19-year-old girl. You had this 19-year-old girl in your house for almost 6 months. And soon as she get pregnant, you feeling a certain way. You like, oh, she got to go now. I just want to get her to H up out of here. But you still coast hoose that baby and having an abortion. She was not ready to have an abortion. I don't know what you told her so good. But see, you know, Marcus, he don't believe in God, neither y'all. So any woman mess around with him, you know, y'all better pray and hope your mom and your grandma got the holy water. Cause you know, when a person like that, they don't care nothing about a boy and a baby. I'm telling you. It's just like they went out there and killed the rat. You know. And this is elfing with this girl. And they're probably gonna elf with her. Hey Queen of Cuts, how you doing, sugar? I've been tuning in lately. Marcus is disgusting. Yeah, he is disgusting. And you know that interview kind of made me a little tooty with Shanika Speak last night. You know, and I agree with everything with Sister Lowe. Sister Lowe was over there. I shared her video this morning. And you know, she been talking about Marcus. You know, she's a consecrator, been following him and stuff. But the thing is, um, Marcus, you took advantage of the little young lady. She did everything for you. Y'all had a lot of sex relationship. Now you think that this young girl, 19 years old, you paying bills for her. You basically, she said you took care of her. You doing all this for her. And you meant to tell me that you're not gonna fall in love with her. Hey, Shonda thought say beautiful. Shonda say Marcus is a creep, and I got more info, and I've been putting this off for her. Well, I already was start loading it, girl. Yeah, cause this some top that man there. He don't made that child. He's something else. Yeah, and I felt sorry for Yanti. I might be saying your name wrong, baby, but overlook Miss Loretta. But I got your back, sugar. I got your back. I'm gonna tell Papa Smurf whatever he did wrong. You know, he might be out there hollering Auntie Baby Boogie Woogie Miss Loretta, but I'm finna tell you what you did wrong. You played with a young lady's feelings. Yes, you did. You played with that 19-year-old girl feeling. You had a 19-year-old girl doing everything. You sweet talked that baby into having an abortion. I wish you had never did that. I wish I would have knew you. I would have told you don't have abortion from this man. Don't do that. And now, while she was in the interview, you got, when she was in the Hey Sunshine Chronicles, Hey Sugar, Atlanta Street interview, yeah, that's it. That's him, you know. Yeah, you can start right there. But let me get this on out the way before I lose my sense. Not do not speak. The lady that, oh yeah, in the closet, yeah. The other lady, I don't know her, but she did an interview. It's several people out here been doing interviews with them, you know, saying that the young lady said she was sleeping in the closet. Yeah, that's the one, Catherine. But yeah, the young lady was vulnerable. She was vulnerable for you. You was like probably her dad. As you know, she probably ain't never really. I don't know if it her daddy in her life, because I think if her father was in her life, he would have got on the yo a. Okay, Sheldon say, this goes beyond just Yana. I know. He has the homeless did a lot of people wrong. Monique, Joshua, the white couple. Yes, Auntie MIA to catch up on this other. But trust Sonny going to be next. Yeah, but they said Sonny already came out here and drug him. But see, Sonny made a 11-hour live. And Auntie ain't finna sit up there and watch no 11 hours live, okay? Roy said, Auntie, I found another wild story on TikTok last night about the lady in Atlanta, Georgia. Her title is Why I Got Married. It's 50 parts so long, and she was sleeping with the enemy. Wow. Child, I don't been there. Close to there. I'm telling you, why I need to check that one out. Junior, we can talk about that one, sugar. Because we're going to be talking about these whole, some of these men's, how they do women's and stuff. And Yandy is a young girl, and I still feel sorry for her because she going into a deep depression after this abortion. Women do that when they was forced to have an abortion from a man, and he promised this baby, get this, he promised this baby he could get her apartment. He was ready to get out the relationship after she got pregnant. The fun was over because workers don't want to pay no more child support. You know what I'm saying? But I wish you had kept your baby girl. You know it would have benefited for you to keep the baby. But I don't know how that old coon talked that baby and having an abortion. Now she messed up because the things that he doing is saying. You know, she came out here and said some things about you because she was hurt. You slept with a 19-year-old, Marcus. You didn't sleep with a 30-year-old. You slept with a 19-year-old. What you expect for her to do? She gonna come out here and say hurtful things about you because she's hurting. But if you stop thinking with that thing down there and think with your head, you would know that this 19-year-old girl, you was very vulnerable with her. You did things that she to her that she probably never had did before. So what to say, I started out watching him until I saw that he was determined that he could change the stud mind about men. You can't change those people. How? He wasn't trying to hear it. He didn't change in how she felt about men. Yeah, because you know why? Because he was trying to get in her britches. I can tell you that right now. That man, he's a freak. And like he say, he love women. But you love women in all kind of situations. Yeah, you know, let me finish talking about Yen. You know, we can talk about some more of this stuff. But yeah, she's very vulnerable. And you coach that woman. And she seen after she had the abortion, she ain't stupid. She seen you start acting funny with her. And the first thing probably came to your mind, I got to get this so-and-so out of my house because long as she here, I ain't going to stay out of it. And I'm going to mess around and get her pregnant again. So you know, you playing this, baby. I can see right through you, Marcus. She wanted the stud so bad that he couldn't accept and said, no, that's right. You know, a lot of studs out there is very beautiful women. But they don't like men. They like, you know, their own sex. Shonda say, they prove on the young homeless women, because he know they will fall for anything off the street. Yes, they homeless. Janice say he manipulate her. He did that. Hey, Crafty, how you doing, sugar? He manipulated that baby. He sure did. I call her baby because a 19-year-old is a baby to me. You know, not these days they ain't grown. Shoot, we was grown when we was like 12. But these new generation, they not grown like that, y'all. And y'all know if y'all raising one, y'all see. Auntie not telling them lie. These kids are not ready. A lot of them is not ready for this street life and the things that they out here doing and what they have to endure out there. They're not ready for that. No, they're not. A lot of the 19-year-olds and 18-year-olds out there is not ready these days. And she ran into a snake. And then after she had that abortion, so now he say, well, I got to get her out my house. So this what he did, y'all. He offered this girl. He said, "I can get you your own apartment." Hey, Shay Point, Loretta, yes, you got to give the people what they want. Yes, you telling the truth. Thank you, sugar. And you know, hey, Tyrese, sugar, how you doing? Happy Sunday. And so, you know, I got to get up out of here, man. I got to get up out of here because it's too good. That's what he's saying. I tell you, a womanizer. It's too good, man. I've been no got that bad. Ooh, I've been no got her pregnant again. I just escaped that one. I got to get, but see, the girl didn't know. She didn't know she was being manipulated. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna either get you your own place, or I'm gonna give you a couple thousand and send you home. So the girl fell for it. I wouldn't fail for it, y'all. But see, she was young, and she probably. I wish she would have just had somebody to talk to. I wish I would have knew. I would have said, "Well, girl," if she would have made a video and say, "I'm gonna get an abortion," I would have said, "Please don't get no abortion. That's what he want. He want to get an abortion, and he gonna get rid of you." And that's exactly what he did. After she had the abortion, he had to get away from it because he knew it was too good to him. He wasn't gonna stay out of it. Shonda say, "Sonny thinking it's a joke. Sonny about to go through is with a child. She don't know what she finna go through, Sonny. He's a womanizer. He really is a womanizer. And you know, he played on this baby. And then while they was in the interview, he tried to hurt her again. Cause you know what he said? I got my baby mama kids here right now. Upstairs. So you still hunting on the baby mama too. Oh, I knew that. I said, why would you say something like that? Because Marcus, when he said that, he looked, because he wanted to hurt that girl. He wanted to hurt her. And I seen her little face just drop. Don't you worry about it, honey. Don't you worry about a thing, because that's what type of man he is. Why you had to tell us that your baby mama was there now upstairs because you want to hurt Yandy, because you know she's young and she's very vulnerable. Shapoint say, it used to be a time that you'd rather be an old man sweetheart than a young man fool. Amen. Shapoint say, these old men worse than, yeah, they is. They worse than the young. Hey, Maxine, how you doing, sugar? So wanted to say, that man is, this man is like this kind of woman because he's a manipulator and then he's sucking that. Yeah, fantasy. He's a big freak, girl. He's a big freak. Cause I'm gonna tell you some of the things they say that he was icing Sonny. I didn't know this till I heard it on somebody else's channel. Mr. Creeper, what do you think about this channel? I knew her. Okay, I hope you subscribe, sugar. Creeper Jeeper. Yeah, and I say, now why you saying that? The girl already depressed. She say she had feelings for you. She say she was hurt when she seen you take Sonny to St. Croix. You know she vulnerable, Marcus. You know, and when you did that, we could see that look, funny look you said when you told that girl, I got my baby mama upstairs now. Because you knew she was already vulnerable. You knew that was going to hurt her even deeply. Yeah. Because you know this young girl is in love with you. You know this. You think she going to stop calling you and texting you? No. Because what she going through something emotional. She abort her baby that you call her into doing. Shay Point says he ain't no big freak. He's a user and abuser. Exactly, Shay Point. And he using these young women. I bet you he ain't got hooked up with no 30 or 40 one because they probably break him for every dime. So one to say he get these women to do what a woman with Morris want to do for her. Exactly right. She's such a dressing up as a child, and that's the case. This ninja sicker than the devil in my. Ooh, he had a dressing. Ooh, child. He do everything. That man is a freak. Anytime you call your girlfriend over there and have a threesome with his behind, he having he just, that man is sick. And then no, you don't got this young 19-year-old girl, but you know, Sir Marcus, you gonna read what you sow. Don't get mad when your daughters end up with a 40-year-old man. Don't get mad at them, sugar. You gonna want to beat the brakes off that man because y'all know something. Y'all can give it, but y'all can't receive it. When it comes to your daughters and stuff like that. But you took advantage of this woman. And I don't care. I'm Team Yandy all day long. And I wish you hadn't never had your abortion. Shonda say, I was and I was, and don't when she said he asked her how to sound like, ooh, want her to sound like a child. Yeah, he mad because the girl is telling the truth about his perverted behind. Why would you want a woman to sound like a child and make love with you? Huh? Because you was a pervert. I wouldn't even want my children to go around here no more. I mean, why you want her to do all this? Threesomes and stuff. Because she was young. And when a young woman in love, they the most vulnerable women in the world. You can just about to get them to do anything. Jenny say he's a super freak in my Rick James voice. Exactly. He know what he doing. He know how to handle your little young ones, the baby ones. Now 19 years old, the girl got pregnant. She was there for 5 months because y'all had sex, unprotected sex the whole time she was there. Soon as that baby got pregnant, he had to get rid of her because he don't use protection. He don't use protection at all. And they say, I ain't heard this, but I heard a content creator, I can't think of your name, was talking last night. What's this? Might have, I don't know if it was Sister Low or somebody. Ever say, my neighbor dates his daughter friends, and she younger than his daughter. It's a lot of sick, desperate men out here. Yeah, you see that a lot. These old men be coming for these young women. She Point say, yes, he haven't met a player that from the Himalaya would make an old boy put his phone down. Yeah, some woman gonna get his age. I'm on live. What you want? Yeah, I'll call you if I need you. Huh? Get what? Yeah, you know, he manipulate this baby and yeah, don't come. You have to run my live sugar, my grandson. Jimmy and I say, why have a real man when you have a Al chatterbox? Okay, all right. These comments, oh boy. You know, this man, yeah, you know, he come and talk to that young lady. And like I say, nobody using condoms or nothing around there. And they know Atlanta is real high with some stuff. Ah, yes, honey, Atlanta is real high with some stuff, sugar. Yes, it is. And you know, he played on this baby. And you know, when he said that to my baby mama, my kid's mama upstairs, you know how she felt. You know, she said she felt bad when she seen you with Sonny. But I'm trying to think of this content creator because I really want to shout her out. When she was on her channel, I can't think of her name. But they say when Marcus was doing interviews with Sonny, he was asking her all kind of sexual questions. How do you make love to a man like that? What do they do? Asking her all these kind of different questions and stuff about sexually. And you know, everybody know when he get out there on those on the streets, and sometimes if the right person and the right woman he be attracted to, he goes real deep with those conversations. Yes, he does. He go real deep into them. And someone be so vulgar to, I shake my head. I say, well, damn, you pay these people $10 and you trying to get $1,000 information out of them. You want to know what they do to her, how, you know, he just go there. But like I say, Hernandez, you know, she was used, he used her. And now she riding him telling the truth about him. He getting upset. And he's still trying to play with her feelings and emotion, you know. The girl didn't want to have an abortion. She going to have to need some, you know, she going to have to need some count. Oh, that ain't Marcus. I know that ain't with Marcus. Marcus wouldn't even came up in here talking about keep my name out your mouth because Marcus want people to talk about him. You know, he already say, This is stories for all the bloggers, all the bloggers. So don't come in here being messy. Go on about your business, sugar. Our Queen of Cups said, I told my 18-year-old daughter to stay away from these old men because most of them just want to have food out of them. Exactly, because they go on to the next woman, to the next woman. Yeah, that's a face page, Jenna. Marcus wouldn't even came up in here like that. Shay Point say, Auntie Loretta, you looking so beautiful as always. Beautiful Queen. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you too, sugar. Yeah, but the little young girl, she gonna go through a lot. I just hate to see a child hurting. And I know it, but she ain't no child. 19 is a child to me. I don't care what nobody say. She don't have the experience that Marcus got out there in the street. I know it ain't Shonda. Marcus wouldn't have came up in her like that. He sure wouldn't. Uh-huh. She don't have that experience. And I just wish she would, before she even took that big jump to have that abortion, because it's going to mess with her. It's going to bother her. Because she was in love with him. And he weak for her too. I guarantee he ended up fooling with her again. I put some money on it. He going to have an encounter with that young lady again. Because Marcus don't use no protection. And no telling who else might be pregnant for Marcus out there in that street. Like I say, she had a girlfriend. Her girlfriend could have got pregnant. He still don't know. Sometimes these people wait till they have the baby. She'll point and say one thing in this life, you read what you sow. Amen. Journey with Jaleesa say, Ben felt that way about Marcus from the question he asked. If he's trying to have sex with those women with no protection, they need to be worried about what he's trying to give out. Exactly right. Hey, Turpentine. Yeah, they better. Yeah. They better go get tested because Marcus don't been with some of everybody. Flake Bruce said, I've been dealing with older women since I was 16 and I became older and I date younger women. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that. Each his own, sugar. I ain't going to tell you who to date, not to date. That's your preference. Date who you want to, sugar. Absolutely, yeah. Marcus, you broke a child heart. I know it probably feel like you broke your daughter heart, but you keep fooling with these young women. Keep fooling with her. And then, soon as you got back in town when you had that vacation, my queen used to wonder he's worse than Marcus because he beats on her and now his daughter stay away from him, shaking my head. Yeah. But Marcus, he ain't gonna hit no woman. You can tell he ain't gonna hit no woman, but you can tell he's a smooth talker. He's a womanizer. He know how to handle it. A woman probably hit his ass. Favorite Love say he admit in his lie that he care for the young girls. But after she wasn't down for the threesome, she had to go make it make sense. Thank you, Favorite Love. Yeah, 'cause she said she wouldn't open her legs no more. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And long as she wanted the threesomes, he loved her. Marcus ain't Queen of Cups say Marcus ain't no fool to come in this chat, Auntie. He would run out of here, cry LOL. He would ready to fulfill. Yes, child, Marcus ain't finna fool with me. He can't. That's what I'm saying. Favorite Love. He want these little young girls, vulnerable girls like Yanni. He knew she was vulnerable. You called this woman back. Shay Point say this life, but as soon as they catch something, they want all the pearls and think before you're yeah. And Marcus been around there spreading that thing around with no protection, and he's still involved with his baby mama because she came there and he put her on mute. But I know when somebody be cussing somebody out. She was cussing him out right there in the interview. I was raised by a wise man who taught me how to womanize her properly with no flaws. All right, sugar. Yeah, the baby mama came and he put it on mute and tried to laugh it off. I said, she cussing your age out. She cussing you out about that little 19-year-old girl that you had in that apartment for 5 months. Because ain't no way, if I ain't still fooling with my kid's father, I'm not hanging out in his apartment. I'm sorry, honey. So he ain't stopped fooling with her neither. He said they was in a relationship for 15 years. Favor Love said, I hope Sonny had sense enough to use the protection with him. Well, I doubt it. How that man like freak calls and stuff. He don't believe in covering up. And I think he want to hook up with that little white girl too. That's why he be running out there. Cause he still be icing her. Would y'all be interested in getting another brother again? Marcus wants some of that, y'all. I don't care what nobody say, he do. Whatever Josiah. And he know Josiah don't have both of them. And he did. Yeah, he is Favor Love very nasty. It's very disgusting. Even his interviews sometimes go so foul. That's why I kind of slacked up. I used to watch Marcus all the time. Then all of a sudden, Marcus' interviews started getting vulgar. He started asking these people these weird questions and stuff. Flat say dating older women is the worst. Beg and go away, especially if they're going to be stronger and independent. See, he ain't gonna want. Hey, Amy, Marcus don't want to date nobody 30. I guarantee you he don't. Yes, Auntie Loretta, great conversation, but they can pull the cover on us. Yeah, he just took advantage of her. She was young, she was vulnerable, and she participated in stuff that she probably never did before. And he was getting off. Long as the wild sex and before the pregnancy, she was happy. She made you feel some type of way. I mean, men ain't gonna have no woman in their house for 5. You might as well say like 5 to 6 months. That's a long time. Hey, Bardash, how you doing? That's a long time till she got pregnant. And how he coerced her in having an abortion. He told so many lies, and he just said he was gonna give her a couple thousand. The girl ain't get the couple thousand. Shay Point said she need to watch this what the channel is and comes on. Yes, exactly. She do. The girl and then talking about she shouldn't be calling him for money. Yes, she should. If somebody don't talk me into having an abortion, somebody got me feeling depressed, I'm gonna worry his ass till I can't worry him no damn more. You cannot tell a 19-year-old girl to walk away. You knew this was a 19-year-old girl before you even gave it to her. Queen of Cups say, flesh for an older woman just ain't can't be manipulated. Yeah. Jenny say, Marcus has been icing the men's sexual. Yeah! Jenny, he sure have. Do you think he go? I believe he go both ways. Because he can't get over how Josiah really just already the white guy. And he still be icing the white guy. How do that make you feel? Was he rough with you? And the white man is so bashful, he said, I really don't want to talk about it. I didn't like it. Leave him alone. He said he didn't like it, Marcus. Why you keep questioning this man about that affair? These young ladies, I want to say, these young ladies need to learn not to be a quickie, yeah. Joshua say, are you on, okay, Solid and Marcus, are you on about that Solid and you meant Sonny and Marcus? That's what you're trying to say, Sugar. Yeah, I'm talking about she need to stop calling him. No, you talked her in to having that abortion. You is responsible for a vulnerable woman who 19. You had her over there for 5 months. You say this is what you should do. Get a girl her $2K. Just give her a couple $1,000 because you got it now. Give her $2,000 because it's worth every penny what you put that baby through. You so right about being quickie. Yeah, child. You ain't gonna have me to stop calling you and you talk me into having an abortion. That's what it was, You want to get rid of her, but honey, you caused her to be the way she is. Anything she need, you should send it to her because you lied to her. You ain't put her in no apartment, and you didn't give her the $2K. And she did all this. That's why she aborted the baby. You went back on your word. But just watching her now, how you do know, yeah. And if my book, I would run his damn phone up. He ain't gonna change it because that's the phone that he got for the homeless people to call him. You started this girl. You did that to her. You took her to the abortion clinic. You paid for it, and you still didn't give her 2K. Get a little young lady her 2K, Marcus. You promised her the 2K. You should give it to her. You all in St. Croix, and everybody know you went on that vacation. You spent more than 2K. You had this girl to get an abortion from you, and you went straight on to Sonny. And then as soon as you got back in town at the airport, Shay Point said, well, he sued her high and low. He's lying low. Yeah, and you tired, he got off the plane. He explained it to people. Oh, I'm not going to be seeing Sonny. Sonny is not my girl. Marcus interview say, I just booked her a Greyhound ticket, and we going on vacation. Okay. Woo, baby. Y'all with the jokes. That's right. Run her that money. Um, she was kind of hard. I think Shaniqua speak, no disrespect for you, but I think you was being a little biased. I think you came for her a little hard. As to me, 19 is not grown to Auntie. I mean, she's a young lady. She was with a man way older than her. Probably could be her father. And people need to learn from their mistakes. Yes, he need to learn from his mistake. Stop messing with these young women. Stop messing with them, because they ain't going to do nothing but come for you. And then you not out there using protection at all. After a while, you gonna have more than 2 kids. And no telling who you don't slept with and didn't use no protection. Sometimes women get pregnant and they don't even tell you till they have that baby because they don't want to be bothered with you. She could have did that. She didn't have to tell you she was pregnant. And then he tried to say she was sleeping with somebody else, and she said, no, I wasn't sleeping with nobody else. I was still with you. You can tell he's still jealous of her, and you can tell he's still attracted to her. Why just say being a yeah, child. Men don't like they don't like when women come out here and tell the truth about how they was in bed. Just like he was being a daddy to her. He was being almost like a daddy to her. So that's what made her fall in love with her. Auntie Loretta, some 5-year-old can think better than that 19-year-old. Yeah. Yeah. And y'all see the girl, she 19 in age, but Marcus knew the girl wasn't ready. So wanted to say. And not every woman's going about their baby. No, not every woman's not. It's going to, yeah, get rid of their baby. I never use protection. They call me things. Okay. the bunny law child. Well, when you don't use protection, it's all kind of stuff out there now. And people be so afraid about HIV and AIDS, but I heard there's some stuff out there you can catch and you be gone in 30 days. Yes, he need to get a check, but Marcus, he know what he doing. He think that he Marcus and he the Atlanta Street playground. He playing with all these young, vulnerable women. Yeah, you can see the fake in him, but I don't know what his baby mama came up in there. And she came up in there cussing, honey. She scared him. He put it on mute. So that let me know he's still involved with his baby mama. He's still involved with her, with everybody. With everybody. But like I say, the little girl, I know y'all probably say, oh, she's 19. She's 19. She's just 19 in the number. He took advantage of her. And I hold him full responsible. And the girl is going through a deep depression. Just like she say, she got jealous when she seen y'all together. What you expect? She's a 19-year-old woman. She ain't been out here with Tom, Dick, and Harry. I don't think she have. She's a 19-year-old woman that lived with you for 5 months. And you can't tell me people can catch deep feelings in 5 months. Shay Point say, Auntie Loretta, I told you, we need you. Keep coming with these topics. Yes. Yeah, and like I say, now you got Sonny over there, but I think Sonny, I like Sonny. I think Sonny is a very strong woman. She's stronger than Yandy. And I think that she, whatever Marcus and her have, if they got a friendship, I don't think she would come out here and drag him unless he do something serious, serious disrespectful to her. These women are Marcus Mill ticket disgusting, yeah, cause his Atlanta street just don't turn into me some streets. I'm in the streets real good. That's something to say. Now Auntie Sonny got mental illness. Ooh, girl. You know she do go in and out. But they say she talked about him too. But you know, like I say, Auntie ain't finna go watch no 11. If you on for 11 hours, and then I went over there, she was asleep. About 5 of the hours, and I say she probably had some people was still watching her. They had to be. Because she probably over 40K now. From that live video, she was did over 40K. That's how messy people is. They will sit there and watch her, you know. And she been going live a lot, and her views been growing, and the channel's been growing too. Every time she go live, she come on out there. The half of the 11, she was asleep. Exactly. I say, what? You know, but as long as that is running, as long as it's running, she's still getting paid. But I see Sonny catching feelings too for him. You know, I see Sonny catching feelings for him. But you know, when he was at the airport, Shay Point said, "I have to grab my Bible or wait to church. God bless you. You getting off the bus. All right, baby, you go ahead on and enjoy your day. Pray for Auntie." Ooh, Shonda say Sonny is very rude and using her disability as a game. Well, yeah, she is. You know, this is something that she probably should have been. And then, you know, and the people right here for it. You know, the right here for it. But I know Sonny catching feelings for Marcus too. But Marcus made it clear that he wasn't going to see Sonny. But after him and Yanni broke up, he went straight to Sonny. Because he's still trying to hurt this 19-year-old girl. You know you want to break this 19-year-old girl. And you have broke her. You have broke her, Marcus. What you gonna send her to the hospital? She already depressed about aborting her baby. She hate that she did that because you played her. You didn't send her the 2K. Now you say you sent the $700. Then you sent $1,000. That's not the 2K you promised her. You know you should have been a man about it. You got in your feelings and you lied. She had done got rid of the baby, so you was cool. Sonny better leave Marcus alone and focus on the kids. Exactly. Because Marcus, he tell people, you know, that's one thing I can say about him. He don't have it no secret. I love women. I love women. But when you love women, you can't take a 19-year-old girl home and keep her for months in your house, okay? Sean Dog say, Sonny Marcus won't be a new, you a new wheelchair. Oh, child. Well, you know he had to show the world he was such a gentleman on there. You know he gained views by that. He gained subscribers by that. You know he took a paraplegic woman to out the country and wind it down her. You know his channel was gonna grow. You know he doing that and you know what paraplegics go through. You know everybody know what they go through. You know I had a friend who was a paraplegic. We used to get drunk together. Yes, baby. And honey, when his bag got full, I used to have to roll his A out there in my yard. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Because he used to hang around me for hours and hours. We used to party. We used to drink. And I used to have to roll his behind out there in that yard and release his bag, honey. I sure did. Because, honey, I couldn't put him on the bathroom, so I rolled him out there in the yard, honey, and covered it right on up. I released the bag for him. You know, he kept drinking. The bag kept being full. Yeah, he got killed some years ago. He got killed, him and his friend. His friends pushing him home one night, and the car hit him. But, yes, me and my paraplegic friend, you know, he got hurt in the service. Yeah, we used to party, honey. When he say, Lord, I gotta go. You got to release me. I rolled his ass right on out there in that yard. And I let it out. Because the more he was drinking, the more he had to pee, honey. I sure did. And rolled him right on back because he couldn't work nothing but the upper part. And when the music came on, boy, he used to be getting it. I used to have so much fun with him. You know, that was a good friend of mine. Yeah, it was. I remember the nurses couldn't do nothing with him. They would call. They say, he wants you. He wants you. So I used to have to go see about him. Okay, although the paraplegia does not act like Sonny. She feel like she is entitled and she don't get her way. She act like a bitch. Yeah, I heard over there cussing people out now. She was standing her ground. They say something about her. She was standing her ground. She do. I told her that. You really need to work on your attitude, sugar. You got to work on that attitude. Cause you ain't gonna get fur like that having a bad attitude. Sonny, that stripper body you had ain't body no more. Ooh, oh, Shauna. Oh, baby. Where it body to Marcus? Oh, Marcus. Ooh, so Wanda said, I agree. After God gave her another chance. Yes, he did. And that's the part I can't understand. Say, you is blessed. You is blessed. God truly gave you another chance. And I say that all the time. People say, good morning, everybody. Up, getting ready for my dinner. Prepare. Yeah, child. Yeah, prepare your Sunday dinner. Yes, child. I had me some turkey wings yesterday. Something I hadn't had at my sister sold dinners yesterday. Hey, Kimberly, how you doing, love? Good morning. Hey, Auntie, how you doing this morning? It's about time you came on. I've been on, Kimberly. Auntie been on every day, sugar. Oh, on the weekends I come on like 8:30 because I know everybody want to sleep. Shonda say Mark is just living out here fetish of being with women in a with. Yeah, that's his fetish because I can't think. It might have been Sister Low. It's a content creator. Her name's Sister Low. Y'all go check her out. And I think I heard that on her channel. I'm not sure. But I don't know if I heard it on Psychological Eats. Y'all check her out too. Hey, Brown Sugar, how you doing, Sugar? They say he was asking her sexual questions about when a man make love to you in the wheelchair, how do they lift you? They say he was asking her a lot of sexual questions, and I guess they say he found out when he took her to St. Croix. And that's what he did. He tried to hurt Yanni, so that's why he jumped up and took Son into St. Croix. But he ain't over that little young girl. Marcus come out here and say what he want to say. That's why he said the things yesterday in that interview. Like he told that young lady that the baby mama was upstairs in the house now. So that I just knew he's still messing with her. Because they was in a 15-year relationship. When people don't been together that long and they feel like they want to do something with each other, although they not together, they will. They will. Because somebody you don't been with for 15 years and got 2 children, it will come natural for you. Although y'all not together. Because reason why they not together, because he probably was running around on them. Because like he said, he love women. And he's a freak. He's a freaky digger. And he like young women. The woman probably don't got too old for him, Because Marcus, everybody did that who he accounted with, they be young. Hey, Gail, how you doing? They be young. I think Sonny is like the oldest one. But like I say, you took a young girl home. You moved her in for 5 months. You had to like her. Soon as somebody get pregnant, and like they say, she said the threesome, she didn't want to do the threesome. Now she got to go. That's a long time for young people. Not for an old woman like me. Figures are. That's what it is. But, when you 19, 5 months, that's a long time to y'all. But 5 months ain't long at all for somebody who in their 60s. But to those young people, think about it. Christmas felt like it was taking its time to come. Now we look up Christmas here as we don't got older. The older you get, the faster time go. But see, the young people, that's a long time. How long you got? 6 months? Ooh, that's a long time. That 6 months not a long time. Shonda say, 5 months and you my man. I thank you. Ooh, if you don't move me in your house, 3 months, you my man. Sure lives and you paying bills for me. You doing this for me. Ain't no way in hell you gonna tell me that you ain't my man now. Buttercream, how you doing this morning, sugar? Good morning, Miss Loretta, people in the chat. I want to thank everyone for the prayers. Okay, how you been feeling, baby? You welcome anytime, anytime. I just hate that you went through that bar dash and your family will continue to be in auntie prayers, to lose a child. Auntie don't know that feeling, but I know it got to be a devastating one. I really do. And my heart would always go out to you, love. So wanted to say, especially if you was in the bed together every night. Yes, that's a full-blown relationship, and that's for any 19-year-old girl will fall in love with you. And you did it. And now you got to watch the play. You got to watch the play, Marcus, because you created this. This young lady went so far. She loved you so much that she was willing to abort her child. That's how much love she had for you. And she said it last night. She did not want to abort her child. She did. Now she depressed about it. Now you got to go through all her emotions, all her feelings with you. And she called you. You can't tell a 19-year-old not to let go. Marcus know that. Just like telling a puppy. When they say you play with a puppy, it'll lick your mouth. You got a puppy and you got that puppy in the house. Now all of a sudden you gonna get rid of that puppy? Or you can finish raising that puppy. A lot of times y'all get rid of them. You do. But people who sacrifice, they'll go ahead on and finish raising that puppy. You want to treat her like she's a puppy. Soon as she was not convenient for Marcus no more, I'm going to give you a couple. You got to get up out my house now. The fun is over. You don't want to participate no more. So you can take these 2K. I can set you up in an apartment in Atlanta. She wanted to go back home to her family, I assume. We would say, hey, little bug, and good morning. Hey, sugar. Buttercream say, I have my ups and downs some days, Miss Loretta. I just keep busy. Yeah, just keep busy as much as possible. And I ain't going to tell you that it's going to go away. Because I can't tell you that because I know I done lost a brother and a sister and a mother and a father. It ain't never went away from me. You just learn how to deal with your hurt. And see, once you learn how to deal with your hurt, people can't hurt you because you don't been hurt so bad. You just learn how to deal with it and keep going. And that's what this young lady girl experienced. Everybody will tell you that. When you play with a puppy, it's gonna lick your mouth. You 40, she 19. She not thinking like a 40-year-old man. See, 19-year-old women fall in love. And sometimes they can't get over people for years and years. Because of the things. You took care of her. You catered to her. She didn't have to want for nothing. If you knew your intentions was not good, you should have just kept her there for 30 days. Maybe a couple weeks. But you went beyond that. And for you to change your own rules about this young woman, you loved it her. You caught feelings your damn self. And I think you still got feelings for her. Because I looked into your eyes last night. I looked into your eyes. I can see deep feelings for Yandy. You got them, but you mad that the stuff that she said about you. And you got to realize when people say stuff about you real bad, they love you. I don't know why, but when people come for you real hard, they love you. The girl is still in love with you, and you still got feelings for her. Hey, Dakota, you still got feelings for her. I seen your eyes last night, and I seen how she got real emotional. And I was hoping that she leave that interview, and she did leave. She left, and she ain't come back to Sister Lowe. They call her name Sister Lowe came back. Sister Lowe came back, and then that's because it felt like she was up there by herself. I mean, I mean, I'm glad Sister Lowe came in and saved it, cause I like Sister Lowe, cause the things that Sister Lowe was saying, they was right on point. You did that to that young lady. You don't keep people in your house for 5 months and you don't want them. That's just like you getting a puppy. Keep that puppy. And you sick of that puppy, you think you can get rid of that puppy easily. If you can do that with no conscience, but they say you don't believe in God. That's what the other consecrated, when they was talking about, they say that's why you got the ways you got, because you don't believe in God. And that's why you out there with all those different people, taking advantage of all these different people on the streets, because you're not a man of God. But, I see that you tried to hurt that young girl. You really tried to hurt her. And now you want her to leave you alone? You should have did that. You should have let her stay the week there. Memphis say that's true. Yeah, a week there. But you went 5 months. 5 months, sugar. Sheena was very biased last night. And it was, yeah, she was. Sheena Speaks. Y'all can go check her out. That's who did the interview. She was very biased towards her, and that's why I was glad when Sister Lowe. But when Sister Lowe went on her page, y'all check out Sister Lowe interview too. It's called Sister Lowe. Sister Lowe say she dropped her. I say, what? You remember when Sister Lowe left? She say Sheena dropped her, honey. That's what she said. She say Sheena dropped her. Mm-hmm. But I was glad when Sister Lowe was there, because I felt like the young lady was there alone, because she was more for Marcus. She was very biased on that interview. You can't tear down a 19-year-old sister. And I don't care. Y'all say she 18. No, she's not. 19 is not grown. Not these days. 19-year-olds catch feelings. Especially somebody don't took care of you and cater to you for 5 whole months. Okay? That was a relationship. Okay? Wasn't no friendship out the window. Shonda say, yeah. They told me, and she thinks she's biased to get to get out of her chair. Yeah, she did. I was watching. She said, get out of my chair if you think I'm biased. Yeah, you was being biased, sugar. You really was. You were being biased over there. Because Marcus is not all of that. I see what Marcus 100% of fault of this thing. Marcus took advantage of a young woman. He coached her in having an abortion. He told her lies. He didn't give her no couple grand. And Marcus got the money because he don't got all kind of donations. But yet, you didn't have the couple grands, and I'm looking up you in St. Croix with Sonny. How in the hell you think she supposed to feel? You think she just supposed to let you walk all over her, tear her down, mistreat her because she wouldn't go along with the get along? You put her out your house and then give her her cup of cake? You sound crazy, Marcus. You wrong. You played with a 19-year-old girl feelings. And now she ain't supposed to call you or text you no more. Oh, yes, she is, sugar. Burn them up. She said he has plenty of money. Yes, Marcus got plenty of money. He get donations from everywhere, girl. 30 and 40,000 donations. Atlanta ain't got number money. You don't find too many people in Atlanta. Atlanta, Georgia, you don't, honey. They got money there. Boss just say these are underqualified counselors. Needs to trying to be Dr. Phil. Ooh, Bardes, you ain't never lied. Ooh, Yanni. Contact Steve Wilco. That's why her views are low. Contact Steve Wilco, and I bet you Steve Wilco will put him in his place. You did that to this young girl. You got daughters. You got daughter Marcus. Why would you do that? Ah, see, he ain't had nobody put him in his damn place. You know, I believe he won't even be interviewed from nobody unless they bias, like, unless they from him. You got to be for him. That's the only way he gonna do an interview, I bet you. Be aware, Auntie, Atlanta Auntie. That's right, Sugar. Auntie gonna tell you. You know, child, he mistreated you and he did you wrong. And you know, don't feel bad. Thought he had already. Yeah, he was, because he called, you know why, how he got there, Sean? Because he called Jasmine a liar. She didn't think she gonna lie about her cousin rapper. He called Jasmine a liar. And that's how he got on the Steve Wilco show. Bart just say fight. Steve will stand on his business. He sure will. And Steve said she did not lie. Cause he told me, I'm gonna tell you something, Jasmine. Hey, Corey. I'm gonna tell you something, Jasmine, the young lady. You ran your line on a grown man. Why would this girl? She can't remember what happened to her when she was 5. Come on. He got upset with Jasmine, saying because the boy family, all of them was coming in. Hey, Gary. All a happy birthday to you, Sugar. Because, give me a minute. You know, because his family was telling him that Jasmine was lying and Jasmine was a prostitute, which Jasmine did say she was a prostitute because she had to make money, you know, to take care of her family and stuff when she was out there on the streets. And she did let the boy, the same one who rapped her when she was 5, keep the baby. So that's where Marcus figured that she was lying. You know, people, sometimes they forget stuff, what happened to them. And sometimes you say one trigger word and it come back to them. And Bardash say, no, he need to go back to the Steve for his own situation. That's right, Bardash. Bardash said, taking the Aries back. Yeah, and that's how he ended up on Steve Wilco. And Jasmine went to Steve Wilco and took the test. And that's how his views went up, too. Now, he probably going to be at about 5K by the end of the year, at least a $500,000 the way he going out here, Sugar. Like somebody else we got to 5K. But you can't tell we did because hers ain't doing nothing no more. Tammy say 73, you need to blow your nose. Okay, Sugar. You know, Steve, thank you, Sugar. Yeah, Jasmine, told the truth. She told the truth. She went on the Steve Wilco show, and she told the truth. Yeah, yeah, she told the truth. The boy did touch her when she was little. You know, the boy did touch her when she was little and stuff, and that's how he got there. Then he couldn't do nothing but apologize to the girl, cause Marcus was tearing that young lady down. Mm-hmm. Sure was. He was tearing that young lady down in every way. Thought the girl was lying. Everybody out here, I appreciate you, baby. You know when, yeah, you have to tell me because sometimes Auntie, y'all know I got nose problems. All that stuff used to be up there. I don't tore a little something up in there, but I'm okay. Thank you. I appreciate you, baby. I just say, thought you was being funny, but I didn't see anything. You know, a lot of people can't, but she wasn't. They was being right. You know, people got those king eyes. They can king right into it. And they could see it. That's like I like, you know, long as it ain't disrespectful. I like for people to tell me straight out, you know, check your nose, girl. You know, I can communicate with people like that. Then somebody, you know, just sitting up there and then get behind my back and tell me, did you see her nose running? You know, if I smell like piss, pull me over and tell me. Don't get mad at me. Okay, and tell me later. Okay? Auntie, check out this makeover with the stub video. Okay, I got to go check that one out, sugar. Yeah, but yeah, Jasmine was telling the truth. I love you and I subscribe. Okay, thank you, Tan Man, for subscribing. I appreciate you, baby. You know this y'all auntie, and y'all know I got little flaws. Y'all see something wrong with me, just let me know until you know I check it out. But yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened, and that's and like I say, Yanni need to go too because he trying to put it all on that little young girl. But Steve will read him though for messing with a 19-year-old girl. Steve Wilco will read him. So well, hey Bobby Sheffer, Steve Wilco would he would really let his behind have it. You know, you out here messing with young women and stuff, and you don't think they're gonna be vulnerable, and you don't think they're gonna fall in love with you. No, I keep telling people, a 19-year-old, and I know she grown. And see, that's what I hate when what the state do too. Bobby Sheffer grown up and sexy come this woman or that defined these days. Yeah, you true about that's right about that. And you know the state, they release kids like that too all the time. They release kids when they're 18 and 19-year-old and they don't be ready because they don't have nobody to go to. Nobody want them around. And what they do, they end up in prison. End up a lot of time they end up out there prostitute. They go through a lot, you know. The world is cruel these days. They don't care about children. Once those children get a certain age, they out there. So why would a 40-year-old man anything he shouldn't have never slept with her, you know? He talk about it's sad that they had sex, but they y'all had sex for 5 whole months. Bobby Sheffer say, did you man was messing around with your old child? Honey, if I had one and he was messing with a young girl, he would have had to go because I got a daughter. I had a daughter. When I was younger, if a man messed with a young woman, I didn't want to date him because you know something? That was smooth and gorgeous, Loretta. Thank you, sugar. Because I wouldn't date a man who had been in a relationship with a young girl. Ain't no way. When I was younger, I didn't do that. When I knew you was over there with a young woman, and I knew that I had a young daughter, do you think I'm gonna let you in my house and have a relationship with you? No. Sound like that man need help. Yes, he do. He needs some type of counseling. Like I say, his daughters, I know they some beautiful girls, but he got to realize he wouldn't want no 40-year-old man with one of his daughters when they turn 19. He know that. He say, unfortunately, we had sex, but unfortunately, she stayed there for 5 months. So it don't make no sense. You know she stayed there for 5 months. Y'all did what y'all had to do. I mean, you touched her. Yes, you did. You touched the young lady. She fell in love with you. And then when she didn't want to do the things that you wanted to do no more, you left her alone. But like I say, you know, here in the state of Florida, when these children be in foster care and stuff and they release these kids, they be 18 years old. They turn an 18-year-old that morning, they feed them breakfast and out they go. And a lot of times they don't have nowhere to go, y'all. Give them $100. How in the hell a child gonna survive off $100? That's scary. Because a lot of them mind is not like, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to survive. But you can let them go, but they still can't buy cigarettes or alcohol till they get 21. Do that make any sense? But you send them out there in that big old world. Bobby Sheffer say, no, that red flag is a control freak. Y'all feel you. I raised 3 girls and I catch another charge of that. Yeah, anybody worry about their babies. You know, especially when they come to those beautiful queens, those girls. No, honey. Like I say, her father, I don't know if her father around, but I'm quite sure. Her father would be angry. His father don't live there. She not from Atlanta, Georgia. I think she from Chicago. She was off home. You know, she was away home. You know, a lot of them out there on the streets right now. I tell y'all all the time, some beautiful, gorgeous young women out there. And a lot of them have turned into prostitution. You got 18 and 19-year-old girls out here selling their body. Doing what? Trying to survive. You know, it ain't no secret. They just try to survive. They're very attractive. And a lot of them have been touched. Yeah, a lot of them have been touched out there. And you know, the one he interviewed, she said her stepfather used to touch her. She was real pretty. I can't think of her name. Kimberly say, sometimes people have issues stuck on their shoe and people won't tell them. Exactly. At least they were nice and not making fun about it. Yeah, I like for people to be honest and blunt and tell me stuff. Didn't talk about me. Yeah, I like straightforward, honest people. Everybody do. If something wrong with me, pull me to the side and tell me. Don't try to hold it in for you can go out and talk about me later. I'd rather hear the truth. Just like friends got friends right now. If they, say, hey, HP, good morning, Auntie Loretta, how you doing? I'm doing good, sugar. They got, but a real friend gonna tell you the truth. A real friend, if they having some issues with you in any kind of way, your breath, your mouth, or they smell old or anything on you, true friends know how to come and say, come go with me, girl. And sometimes they may not even want to tell you this what's going on. They might just hand you something. They might just hand you a piece of gum or something like that. And say, there you go. But they letting you know, and they might come and they might want to just send you some door spray or something. Go in the bathroom and check yourself or something like that. This is what real friends do. They don't get behind your back and say, oh, did you at a party, you having a good time, and they feel like something ain't right with you, they supposed to come and tell you, not walk around and tell everybody else. You know what I'm saying, Barges? So we tell Auntie all the time, something y'all sure do. That's why I appreciate y'all. Monorail is the real. Monorails is the real Marcus in the chat, okay? I would definitely tell you in a respectful way, yes, you got to. And that's all. And that's what real friends do. And that's how real friends last forever. You don't get off nowhere and try to talk about the person and talking about around in the party. You should have just told them. If you don't want to hear it, but you need to grow up. Most people can take. So what to say, Grand Rising to everyone coming in. Bobby say you have a nice evening, Miss Brown. You too, Bobby. You have a nice evening too. We got to be grown people. We got to let people know what's going on with us. Just like all my friends, we are real, honey. We real. We have an issue. We look after each other. That's what people do. HP said, right, Jenny, pull me aside and do it. Yeah, do it respectfully. Girl, here, go check yourself, sugar. All females sweat. And I don't care how old you is, how clean you is. When it's time, it's sweat. When you sit up somewhere for 7 and 8 hours and you ain't had no shower, you gonna sweat. And I don't care who you is and what you is. It don't smell good. and and I know the more women you be around, the more you can smell them. Every woman got a different scent, but you can smell them. When you with a bunch of women, hey Amanda, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, sugar. Enjoy your day. Female sweat. We spur. I don't care. Whatever it smell like pee, ass, ish. If you anywhere for 7 and 8 hours and can't get to your shower, that's why Auntie always carry her Dove spray everywhere I go to make sure I check myself and my wife, because I'm a big girl. And I know that. And that's why I have my pocketbook loaded down with big girl stuff. That's one thing, big girls know how to keep themselves nice and clean. Yeah, but these kids, a lot of them just out there on their streets, a lot of them been left, especially in Atlanta. Atlanta is so sad. They got so many people don't been released from from the different places, foster care and stuff. It's so many homeless people out there too. It's sad. And then that's how I really started watching Marcus, because he ain't nothing like he is now. He completely changed. He completely changed in every way. In every way, and he just having him some fun out there. But in the meantime, I hope he never run across a situation like the young girl again, like Yandy. I hope he grow up. I hope he grow up and stop leaving these young women alone, because, like with Yandy, you're gonna be a while. I'm just letting you know, Marcus. She's not healed. She's hurting. And I don't know what you got yourself into, but you really got yourself into a big one. And I know you want it to go away, but it's not going to go away right now because she's a young girl. And that's what happened when you mess with children. Everybody know that. Just like a woman. Say an older woman end up with a young man. And y'all don't seen it happen. Y'all don't seen it happen. When you end up with a young man, you cannot get rid of him. You cannot get rid of him. He will come and bust out your windows. He will tear your house up. Because I don't dated a young man. He will destroy your whole house. Because he feel like that you hurted him. You come home, your windows be out. You running for your life because a young man and an older woman, that taught me years ago. I cannot get involved with younger people. Because younger people don't understand a lot of stuff that I do, especially when it comes to a relationship. And sometimes you break people hard when they're young, especially the men is worse than the women. Every young older woman know if she don't got involved with a younger man when she was younger, you know you caught hell trying to end that relationship. It was hell. Because they don't understand, you know. They don't understand, and sometimes they end up hurting the woman, you know, and they be saying, well, you know, you was too old to be with him anyway. And a lot of times you do be too old, and why you fooling with him? You know, that's a boy. Like you got an 18-year-old who mess with an 18-year-old boy who mess with a 40-year-old woman. Do you know that 40-year-old woman will be talked about? She will. See, I can't understand. Now, the men, they could do it. But when the women do it, oh, she ought to be ashamed of herself. She ran here with that little boy. She got that little boy over there, and he gonna rock her world. And 9 out of 10, the little 19-year-old gonna end up falling in love with the little 40-year-old woman. Because the 40-year-old woman is doing things to him that he ain't never had done before. And he don't understand what's going on. The mama ain't gonna like your ass. His family ain't gonna like your ass. Because they feel like your old ass should know better. And I feel the same way with him. He knew better. He definitely know better. He just didn't care. He just didn't care, you know. He was thinking with the other head. But like I say, when women do it, we the worstest of the worstest. I promise you he is. But when a man can do it, oh, he's a Mike daddy. He's a Mike daddy when he could do it. But when women go out here and go in with young boys and stuff, we are child tackle. I'll try to put it in a nice way. We Chester. She right here chesting that baby. You know we all kind of names when we do it. Kimberly say, like in church, the usher will put you on the side and say, hey baby, your slip is hanging. I'm old fashioned. And that's no respectful to help them like that. Yeah, they do. Yeah, when people pull you aside and say something going, I would rather know. Keon say it's sunny. Yeah, I would rather know something going on with me than, you know, get mad and then hear down the road later that something was wrong with me and you ain't tell me. You know, that's the way it is. But, you know, people do what they want to do. But, you know, I'm just a straight out person because I'm very conscious about my breath. I'm very conscious about my private part down there. That's why Auntie always loaded with her Dove spray and my wipes, honey. I don't leave home without. Because I take care of myself. And I take care of myself very well. And as older women, you know, when our body and stuff change, we no longer that young girl. So it's going to take us even more to get us, make sure we good. You know, make sure we good. And just like I said, if a person have any issue with me, they can always pull me to the side and say, Loretta, I love you, baby. And you know, I be happy to hear it. I be happy to hear it. You know, anything. If my nose running, let me know my nose running. Because I told y'all the issues that I have with my nose, you know. I ain't never made it no secret that I didn't have issues going on with my nose. I tell people that all the time. My nose is truly damaged. Damaged for doing things that I shouldn't have did when I was younger. It is what it is. And sometimes it be running. I don't know. I don't know. And that's the honest truth. But I'm glad people, you know, will tell me. Long as they don't come out here talking about, oh, look at that itch in your nose. But when they say wipe your nose or something like that, I knew they be telling the truth. I need to wipe my nose. Because a lot of y'all probably can't see it. But when the person told me that, I seen it. And I say, thank you. I appreciate you for telling Auntie that. And that person was not. They didn't come in the chat disrespectful. They just came and told me. You know, a lot of people sit up there and gaze at it because they want to go talk about it. And that's the worst kind of people. You know, I don't need people like that in my life, sugar. You know, I'm straight up. I tell people I got issues going on with me. Let me know. You know, don't get mad and then want to let me know later. Let me know so I can take care of myself. Mm-hmm. Don't let me be walking around, you know, all kind of ways. If you're supposed to be my friend and you're concerned about me, let me know right then and there. You ain't got to be my friend just for being respectful. Just let me know, sugar, because I'd rather know than not, you know, and I think every woman like that. Ain't no big deal. I think all of us like that. All of us want to be known. There's something wrong with us. Literally the only one taking, okay, that was funny. Yeah, ain't no worries, honey. Auntie good. You know, Auntie, I'm good. I'm just a straightforward person. You know, ain't no shame in my game. You know, can't too much get me down. I don't been around a long time. And I'm keep on trying to be here for a little more while. You know, I can take good criticism, I can take bad, honey. Whatever floats your boat with Auntie Loretta. Uh-huh. And that's all it's all about, y'all. Just being honest. Let a person know what's going on with them. Not get behind their back and, and talk about it. Just let them know, you know, that's what friends are for. Your real friends anyway. You know, when you have those good in the friends, they ain't gonna tell you nothing. They want to sit there and talk about you. Just like when you was young. You have an accident in your clothes and something like that, a real friend gonna tell you. Didn't you say, see, I don't care what you're doing on this beautiful Sunday, Auntie Loretta? It's still raining here in Florida. I know a lot of popular places don't got flooded, but I looked out the window this morning and it's still raining. Said the auntie say, when a woman say she opening the book, what does that mean? When a woman saying she opened the book, I don't know. It really could mean a lot of things. Yeah, it really, yeah. It's been raining here for 2 days. You are so pretty. Hey, Guyana. Open the book could mean a lot of things. You know, depends on what their situation, what they talking about. So I can't specifically say what it means. You know, it could mean a whole lot of things. No, I has nothing to hide. I don't hide. You know, Auntie don't hide nothing. I'm straight. You know, I'm brutally honest. When you come out here, I tell you how I feel. Either way, if they like it or not, but Auntie tell people how I feel. You know, it's just the people. They don't know me. They think they know me, but they don't. You know, people try to judge me. They don't know me. These people don't know me. I keep telling them they don't know me. You know, I'm not with on a whole bunch of mess. You know, Auntie moved. You know, I ain't even finna get into that. But I'm just saying, you know, life is different. and you reap what you sow. If you don't want nobody messing with your young girls, don't mess with young girls. Don't mess with young girls. Don't play with young girls. Emotional. Young girls don't think like 30, 40-year-old women. You know, if I went out there and did some street interviews, these people have been through a lot. A lot of these people are very vulnerable. But some of these people are so strong. That's the part I look at a lot of them. They ain't down. They ain't depressed. They actually be having more energy where they can stand there and talk to somebody and like, I ain't never seen one that was sad, you know, unless they just want to act sad. But the people who be out there living their life, some of them don't have it big. Some of them don't have, beautiful homes and stuff that, you know, you be interviewing. Some of these people have come from a wealthy family. All of them have been, some of them don't been successful in life. Don't been nurses. Don't been all kind of stuff out there in the streets. And I tell people, you know what he do is, I like it because, but he need to think about the mental illness of it too. See, that's what he doing. He just thinking that he don't found the playground with beautiful women out there, and he could choose and go fix one of them up for the night and take a shower and have fun with them. No, you got to think of these people. You got to think about these beautiful people is the mental illness. The mental illness, because I'm going to tell you, I never seen so many beautiful young men and women sitting up in the mental hospital. I don't know what kind of drug they got out there now, but it's serious. It really serious. It's some gorgeous people. Can't just deal with life. They just woke up one morning, didn't know who the hell they was. So don't come for people when you see them sick like that. It's not laughable. And you know, our race, we tend to laugh at each other. We tend to make fun of each other when we see each other down like that. Or we either try to talk about people, children, that who's like that. That's why I came out here and shared to mine about my son. But my son doing okay, but he go into his episodes, in and out, in and out. And that's the way he is. He one of those people out there in Atlanta street, but he here in Florida. You know, I see one young man, he don't start talking about the Florida people. He don't start over there in Hillsborough County. Because he went to telling the story about Tiger, which I knew Tiger, the one who shot up the police and stuff. But you never know how it going to hit you or your family. So when it hits you and your family, just be prepared for it. You know, it's life. Life still goes on. You do what you need to do to survive. You get your child some help as much as you could. It's nothing to be depressed about. It's nothing to take your life about. Which I knew one lady, she took her life because she couldn't deal with it. She took her life because she thought it was her fault that her son was acting the way he was acting. You know, people take their life all the time because they think that be their fault, but it don't be their fault. You know, it just be a situation that happened. They can't control it. I have known people have killed their parents, set the house on fire. One guy, his mother trusted him, and everybody kept telling her, put that boy in the mental hospital. He gonna hurt you. She said, no, my baby ain't gonna hurt me. My baby's not gonna hurt me. But what he did, he killed his mama, and then he tried to cover it up by tried to burn up the house. So, you know, sometimes loving people like that have mental illness, you know, people have lost their life and stuff, and it's something serious. And then when you go out and see people like that on the streets and stuff, there's a lot of reasons why they're on the streets. You never know why they're on the streets like that, you know. Their mind ain't working right, and sometimes the family just give up on them. Beautiful people, family just don't want no parts of them because they might have tried to do something to one of the children and stuff like that. I don't care what me and my child ever went through, but he ain't never did no issues like that. He loved children. Although he might, that's why I say I know he just, a lot of it, because he want to do what he want to do. But he loved children. He loved children. Now, a duck, he'll get with a duck. But a child, he would never touch a child. He go spoil them. He'll give a child his last dime in his pocket. You know, he don't come after children and stuff like that. Only grown ass people. But he love kids. And the kids in the neighborhood, wherever he be, they love the hell out of him. It be the grown people that make him trigger. Children never make him trigger. He love himself from children. But it be the grown people because he say people ain't right. And a lot of times, you know, I have to agree with him. People ain't right. People fake and phony. People you think that you know so well, and you know, finding out in the end, you never knew these people at all. So I could imagine the world is messed up. But you can't dwell. You can't spend your life worrying about the world. You can't spend your life worrying about men like Marcus and what he doing to those girls out there. Because like I say, he got two daughters. And hey, Mr. Louisiana, he got two daughters. HB, yeah, he got two daughters, and his day coming. You know, we don't see him broke Yanni heart, and you know his Sonny ain't strong. He gonna break her heart too. He already don't broke her heart if you ask me, because when he got off the plane, but he said he wasn't gonna have time for Sonny. But he shot her out last night. He shot her out because he was still trying to tear Yanni down. He was still trying to tear the young lady down. I don't know. He ain't over that young lady, and he's still trying to destroy her. But you the oldest. You played around with that playground. You played around with that baby. So you just need to let it go. No, stop doing things. You should have never had her there for 5 months. If you want to ice auntie, you should have never had her behind there for 5 months. 5 months was way too long. I would have never had nobody in my house for 5 whole months that I didn't catch feeling for. 5 months. You didn't have her there for 30 days. The girl was there for 5 whole months. Now you think she's supposed to be over it. She carried your seed in her. She was there so long till you made a baby. And so I can't understand why this baby was so easily to get rid of. How could you even get rid of something that you made? But like they say, you know, and I don't know if this got anything to do with it, but they say he don't believe in God, and he serves something differently, and maybe I never liked the abortions, you know. Like I said, I got a goddaughter. She had one, and she still ain't right. And it been like 20-some years ago. She still ain't right from it. Everybody can't have those things. Everybody, you know, some women have them like they ain't nothing. But people who never had one before, and people who love kids, it deals with them. You know, it deals with something that she regretted now. And you can't see that the woman's regretting it, what's been going on. So that's something, you made that bed, and you know that's something y'all gonna have to figure out. Tasha Calhoun, so I'm glad you don't be cussing. Every word does not come out your mouth with your profanity. Well, thank you, Tasha. I'm trying to stop. I had a lot of help along the way. Auntie, try to stop all that cussing. You know, I have went a new route completely. You know, I don't like all the cussing and the profanity. You know, I had to look at myself. I look at myself different. I don't look at myself like other people. If I was going to continue my YouTube journey, I want to be just like this. You know, I want everybody to watch me. I want everybody to come in here and be respectful to Auntie. I don't need a bunch of hating people supporting me. I don't want that. You know, because when people get mad at you, the real feelings always appear. That's one thing about it. When somebody get upset with you, you find out the truth, how they felt about you. And once you know how that person felt about you, hold your head up and you keep on moving, because those are better days. I hope you have a good day too, sugar. I hope all of y'all have a good day, you know. But you live your life for you, and you know, you have to keep going. I'm not a people pleaser. I don't please everybody. I'm not trying to please everybody. I'm not a group. I never consider myself in a group. I don't, nobody ain't gonna control me. Ain't nobody gonna tell me who to like, not to like. Ain't nobody gonna tell me who to have sympathy for and not to have sympathy for. You know, I'm just being Miss Loretta. And a lot of people don't understand that. You know, I'm just Miss Loretta coming out here doing my content. I'm not trying to be in no mess. And that's why I'm glad I'm over here where I'm at. I really, you know, glad you two put me over here. And I really appreciate it because when I, you know, like I say, I know I'm in a different sector because everything is different now. You know, when I do my videos and stuff, they are different. You know, and my videos keep growing and growing all through the day. I never did like a crowd of people because I'm not gonna be on a cussing team. I don't want that in my life no more. You know, I have did it. I have did a lot of things on here, but now I'm trying to do better. I'm just trying to do better. You know, I'm just trying to go with the flow. You know, talk about what I see. You know, that's why I came out here and spoke on that market situation because you know it's a hot topic to talk about. But you know, playing with 19-year-old girls feeling and emotions are not going to get your channel too big. Marcus, you got to learn how to control yourself. You got to learn how to say, this could be my daughter. And you really got to mean that. I'm back on it, but that's right. We're going to still ride this bus, discuss this stuff. Oh, please, the creator God, all of this, discard the rest and be happy. I know that, Calvin. That is so true. You know, you don't do that to women. You know, like I say, you don't expect the little girl to overcome this that night. She don't went through a lot more. Keep laughing and moving until, yeah, you know, until years, I'm going to keep on. I'm still Auntie Baby Boogie Woogie Sugar. I'm going to be Miss Loretta, you know. I'm just coming out. I ain't bothering nobody. Ain't nobody bothering me. You know, I'm just coming out here chilling and talk what I want to talk. You know, that's the way it is, you know. But, you know, I had to come out here and discuss him, you know. He ain't going to listen. He ain't going to listen to nobody till he find himself in it again. And just like advice, if you don't mean these women no good, start dating older women, somebody who could take it. You know, somebody who don't get vulnerable over you. You know that. You know one day your girl's gonna be 19. If they end up with a Papa Smurf, you're gonna be wanting to hurt one of those men about your baby. See, you don't get it now. But as you get older, you will get it. You have to leave children alone. That's just like my 64-year-old ass, and I want to jump up and get with her. I wouldn't even date a 30-year-old. I'm sorry, I would. And there have been 30-year-olds out there, you know, the younger men is more attracted to me than the older men, because the younger men think I be their age. And when I tell them how old I am, they getting bad. They get offensive. Oh, you ain't got to lie about your age. I said I would never lie about my age. You know, I don't even have some of my friends, child don't try to holler at me behind closed doors. Ain't nobody got nobody. I say, boy, please. I seen you grow up. But don't call me no boy. I'm a grown man. I don't have a lot of encounters like that. But the thing is, I don't fool with children. That's the difference. Next time I'm going to the bank with you, yeah, they be back there getting right. Yeah. Elva and Sawanda, they go to the bank and get right every day. The thing is, I just don't do children. And that's me. Because I know, let me tell you, I dated this one guy when I was 30-some years old. And the dude told me he was my age. You know, he told me he was my age. Me and him got together and stuff, and I moved him in. Then I found out that he was 23. I say, what? Me and him don't have started having relationships. And his sister say, you ain't number 23. I said, you lying. She said, Loretta, why would I sit here and lie to you? The boy, how old he was now? Yeah, I think he was 23. Was I 30 then? Yeah, I was in my 30s. And he was 23. Yeah, he was 23. He was 23. And he told me that he was 29. I think I was 30 something, but we was like 4 years apart. But couldn't find out this boy was 23 years old. I be back then, come on back the next day. Okay. He was 23 years old. And the boy fell in love with me. He did. He fell in love with me, but he started getting on my nerves because he was a younger man and he was aggravating. He just wanted to hang underneath me all the time. And then after I found out he was 23, I said, I ain't going to be able to do this. Because I had my kids then too, but my kids, they wasn't even teenagers yet, but they was old enough. So, when me and him got into an argument, this boy choked me out. Damn near killed me. I had to repeat the 23rd Psalm before I came back. And I said, Lord, how in the hell I'm going to get rid of him, Jesus? I got to get rid of this man. This man is crazy. So I remember one night I was over there to my sister's house, and he wasn't even there. He found out where I was. He called a ride over there. He called a ride. Where you been? Where you been? I said, what you mean where I been? I've been looking for you. I've been looking for you. I said, well, you know where the house at. I'm coming home. You leaving me here by myself. You leaving. He was a child. He was a child, and I wasn't ready for him. So I hopped in the car with my friend and took my keys with me. And we went to her house, and he went home. And one of my girlfriends said, Loretta, that dude over there tearing up your house. I said, what you mean? She said, girl, your Christmas tree out the door. My Christmas tree was out the door. Say, I see it. He came outside with a hammer in his hand. I said, oh my God, no. He got a hammer in his hand, and baby, he is tearing up your house. I said, oh my God, what the H, what the H going on? Girl, if I were you, I wouldn't come here. A girlfriend was telling me. Say, I wouldn't come here, Loretta. But I know you need to come lock your door. And my other girlfriend who I was with said, well, we going over there. She went in there and got her weapon because, she didn't play. She carried her weapon everywhere she went, honey. She lived alone, and she did not play. And she packed her weapon on her. She talking about, we going over here to lock your door. Come on, sis. We going to lock your door. I had already called the police. And the police told me what was going on, and they didn't see no signs of him. And told me my house was tore up. It was in damage, He had them poured water all down the TVs and stuff. And he just demolished the whole house. The house looked terrible. So we rolled over there. And yeah, the first thing I did when I walked in my house, I just broke down and started crying. I said, Lord Jesus, what I got myself into? What have I got myself into? And so he came out. He was in the house. He popped out, talking about, you so-and-so, you so-and-so. And my girlfriend, she had her weapon on her. She clocked that weapon. She said, take another step. Take another step. That's what you gonna do. Take another step. And I mean, you get your A out of her house right now before I put one in you. I put one in you. While she was doing that, I was calling the police again. Yeah, he had them hid up in the closet. Like if I would have went there by myself, that man probably would have killed me. He truly probably would have ended my life because he was a young boy and he didn't understand the relationship. That's why I know you don't get involved with young people. That's a no-no. Some mom is not ready for that relationship. They not. And I mean, I lost. Good thing I had insurance. I had house insurance, and they paid me a lot of the stuff that was damaged and stuff in the house for the TVs and stuff like that. Thanks God I did have that type of insurance, because my house was, oh, that boy destroyed my house. His feelings and his emotional got so deep for the simple thing that I wasn't around him. I couldn't babysit him. I had two children. I was a grown woman. And he couldn't deal with being with a grown woman. So he threw the temper and he tore up my house. That's why they say you play with a puppy, it'll lick your mouth. And now Marcus, this young lady out here throwing tempers with you the same way. Because ain't no way, because I moved him in my house too. I moved him in my house. I spoiled him. He lied about his age. I was 37 and couldn't find out he was like 23 years old. It was over 10 years different. And I had already been involved with him and everything. And I just couldn't do it. I really couldn't, because he was already acting childish to me. I said, he don't act like a 30-some-year-old man. I peeped that. I said, he don't even act his age. So I really did peep that, and honey, he was a monster. He sure was. He was a monster, honey. Yeah, went on from there, and he ended up getting married. Honey. And he ended up in the chain gang after that, because that's a whole new story. I ain't finna tell y'all what he did. Ooh, yeah, I ain't finna tell y'all what this thing did, but he did something horribly, honey. And I say, thank you, Jesus. I mean, thank you, Jesus. I just didn't never feel that connect with him. I felt like he was a monster, and he was one. I can just sense things out of people. Everything I felt about this man, it was true. My house was damaged, my TVs, everything was broken, destroyed, because he was a child. He wasn't ready for it. So that's why, hey, psychological eat. Y'all make sure y'all go follow her on that market story, honey, because psychological eat got some good stuff going on over there. Y'all make sure y'all tune in and follow that sister. She one of the content creators be talking about it. And make sure y'all follow Tyrese Dog. She talk about a little everything. She got a lot of little Shauna the Thoughts was in here today. Y'all make sure y'all go support that sister. Shauna, you gotta get back to working now. Went through, but you have some pretty damn good advice. Thank you, Kimberly. Kimberly said people can say what they want to say about you, but you have a pretty damn. Thank you, Sugar. Kimberly said, I remember this. Oh yeah, I don't told y'all that story, but I ain't finna go into deep parts of what he did to the woman's children. Was horrible. People can say things what they want to say, but you have some pretty damn good advice. Yeah, that's what I'm here. I'm an auntie, a grandma. I'm here to give good advice. I'm 64 years old. I ain't here to come by here. Body, body, body. I leave that for those 40 and 50-year-old women. Shoot. Do what you need to do. Hi, Tori. How you doing, sugar? How are you? Yeah. But he was just weird. He was a weird character, He in prison right now. I hope his ass stay. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Auntie, I love your stories. Thank you, sugar. My friend wasn't playing about me. She had that weapon. He come running out that room, and she pulled that weapon. And clocked it. Cocked it, honey. She wasn't nothing to play with, honey. She knew how to use it because she had been going to the range, to the gun range, and learn how to shoot properly, honey. She used to tell me, you need to go to Loretta. You need to learn, get your weapon, and learn how to put it, because, if you plan on being a single weapon, a single woman, you need this, honey. You need to let them train you like they trained me. Ooh, you was scared of that, honey. He took off out of that house. She said, I put one right through you. You don't came over here and tore up sis' house. I ain't scared of you, Negro. I ain't scared of you. Told him what she'll do to him and everything. But they finally caught his ass. He went to jail. But I think he tried to get back with me after that. He really did. But Auntie wasn't going for it. He wanted to pay for my damages and stuff. I think he ended up giving me $650. That's not to show up to go to court. Because, I didn't really care. The insurance people had already paid me for the damage, and he wanted me to drop the charges. So I think I did. I go, yeah, but he paid me, though. But I ain't have nothing to do with him. My God, thanks God that then. That man was he was weird. He ended up marrying somebody else, and the woman come calling me like I really wanted him. Baby, I said to myself, you just don't know what you got. And baby, she found out what she had too. Had her wringing her head and crying. hmm Yeah, you jump up and get with these weird people. But I'm gonna get ready and get my butt on off of here. I've been on here about 2 hours. Auntie only do 2 hours, stretch it through for y'all. But yeah, like I say, when you play with a puppy, it will lick your mouth. You can't be playing with these little young girls and think they ain't gonna catch feeling. HP said, yeah, Auntie, I guarantee you won't be knocking no on windows. Joe won't, honey. And don't bust my windows and stuff like he was crazy. He was crazy. Kimberly say, Lord have mercy. You was right. Yeah, I was rocking the cradle. That's why I'm telling Marcus. I know so well you cannot fool with young people. Their feelings are different. And I knew if I was 19 years old and I got with a 40-year-old man, somebody who spoiled me, made me comfortable in his house, and I was comfortable there, living there. He was nurturing me, but he wanted me to get into all kind of stuff, and I don't mess around and got pregnant. When you get pregnant, sometimes the sex drive go out the window, especially when you get pregnant. I know every woman, every baby that I don't have, when I get pregnant, my sex drive be low. I don't even want sex. And some women be like that the whole 9 months. They don't want it. And so when she got pregnant, all that what they was doing, she probably didn't feel like doing it no more. She probably was no more fun. But you got to realize, you moved that woman in your house for 5 months. Yeah, you moved her in there for 5 months. You didn't even get a chance to know her. You didn't know who she is, what she is. And now she coming out doing this to you because she hurting. People do hurt people, hurt people. I tell y'all that all the time. We say the most horrible things out our mouth because we hurt it. But we got to learn how to deal with that. But she's saying these things about you because she hurting. And I know you don't like it. Jeff HP said, yeah, Auntie, I guarantee they won't be knocking. I just read that they're coming back on someone to say, she will just want him. She could have just wanted it to be her. Yeah, to be him and her. Yeah, it ain't gonna be that though. Now that's one thing he made clear. I love women. It ain't gonna be just me and you and Marcus. That ain't gonna happen. But see, he don't understand. When he be saying that, and you get with a younger woman, they feel like they can come along and change your mind. They don't think like older women. Now, when you let that know to an older woman, you probably going to be running behind the older woman because she going to treat you just like you said. It going to be Marcus, and she ain't going to be stunning you like a young woman will. But just say, he said he will stay a few weeks, but end up staying months. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was so good to him till he couldn't let it go. He couldn't let her go. She was there almost a half a year. And you think that if I'm moving in with a man for almost a half a year, we in a relationship. Especially if you young and dumb. They call us young and dumb. We think that's our man. You don't put it now. If he had to move an older woman in there like that, she wouldn't have thought nothing of it. Okay, baby, just give me that. But something, that older lady, he would have had to put those 2 grands in her hand. She wasn't finna walk out of there without the 2 grands. Believe me, honey. She would have been sweating him every day for those 2 grands. Now you say you gonna give me a cup of cake, you gonna give me the 2K before you put me on this plane back to Chicago. I want the $2,000 in a white envelope so I can get on down the road. Not talking about you gonna send it to me weeks later, cause Know what you had to do? No, because you get too many donations, Marcus. You got that money. Bar just say mixed singles, that's what they call it. Yeah, it was mixed. And you dealing with a young woman, you know. If I was 19 and he had me in his house for almost a half a year, I was felt like we was in a relationship. That's not 1 month, 2 months, that's a half a year almost. Any woman would. Ryan there sleeping in his bed and stuff every day. And that's a lot of months to her. That's a long time. But see, it wasn't no long time to Marcus because he's 40. 40-year-old long time and a 19-year-old long time is two different things. You riding there pampering with this woman. You telling her. You feeding her. You paying her bills for her. You comforting her. You giving her what she wants. And it wasn't no 1 or 2 months. It was a half a year. Let's just go at it as a half a year. That was a half a year love relationship. Is Marcus like it or not? She was there for a half a year. You put up with it. You took care of her. And that is what it is. You know, you just got to let it run its course. Jay Morgan said, no, the moment she put in that, got put in the closet. That should be. Ah, she said that was a lie, though. She said that was a lie. So that's why I ain't mentioned the closet. She said that was a lie, Jay Morgan. She said that on the She said that on the interview with Shanika Speak. She said that that was not true. But she did. She said the other who interviewed her first. I got to go find out who she is because I can't remember her name. I got to go watch her interview too. Who interviewed her first said that, but she said on Shanika Speak last night, she said that was a lie. So if y'all want to go follow this interview, y'all can go over there to Shanika Speak. Y'all can go to a Psychological Eats. Y'all run her up, you know, go over there and follow this story because Psychological Eats is doing more of it. You know, she's doing a whole lot on it. Jay Morgan said Marcus confirmed that in his live interview with her that it's now deleted. Oh, he don't delete it. Yeah, a lot of stuff gonna be deleted, child. Because Marcus ain't gonna tell the truth. But yeah, you had somebody in your house almost a half a year. A 19-year-old. So don't you expect, don't try to dog her. She even boy the child. 19, her first baby. I'm saying, I don't know. Oh, Kiki had the interview. Oh, Kiki delete the interview. Oh, okay, I don't know Kiki. Yeah, she said Kiki got mad at her about something and she said that about the closet. So that's why I ain't even mentioned the closet because she confirmed that that was a lie over there. She said it wasn't nothing about the closet. But yeah, you know, you got the Marcus, you did this, sugar. You can't get mad at nobody. You took a 19-year-old child. And everybody talking about, she ain't no child. Yeah, she is. Everybody know. If you raising your grandbabies and you raising kids these days, common sense would tell you they is not ready. That's why you send them off to college. To make them more independent. To make them strong. These days, 20-some years old ain't all of them most grown. These days, some kids stay with their parents till they get like 30 years old. And that's when they be ready. But if that child comfortable and you got a nice home and he all right or she all right and they ain't getting on your nerves, don't force those babies out there. Don't do that. And y'all probably saying, well, auntie, they got to know. I know they got to know, but still don't force them though. Lord, don't do that. Because they could end up out there being prostitutes. They could end up going out there getting strung out on drugs. And here it is, you got their nice room still waiting on them. Let them, don't try to force a child out there no more. Because this is what kind of ground, that's what kind of playground they got out there. Drug infested, prostitution, perverts off the street, using your child. Then you don't want your child to get trafficked. You know, if the child ain't bothering you, long as they's a good child, leave the child where they at till they get ready. Just do that. So one to say, can you imagine a man who wants a duck woman to act like a children in the bedroom at the police? Yeah, he's a freak. That part was sickening. You want this 19-year-old girl to act like a child. That's why he was attracted to her, because she looked very young. She can go for 16 or 17-year-old in the face. She looked very young. And that was his attraction. That was his attraction to her. And he still is. He's still attracted to her. He's mad at her. And that's why he took Sonny on the vacation. He's a perfect, right? Psychological. He's a perfect. And there's a wolf and a hen in the house. There. That man is that's why he took her Sonny on the vacation, to make Yanni jealous. Because he knows she still got feelings for him. That's why he said on his life, I got my baby mama right upstairs right now. Because you said that to make Yanni jealous. You know you had that child doing all kind of sick mess. You had that child participate in threesomes and all kind of stuff. That went on in your house. Yeah, then she come out here and want to tell the truth. You want to get mad at her. And you still talk to her and get no abortion. This could have been your king. That could have been a football player, a professional football player. You don't know what that child would have been. See, when you abort your babies like that, you wonder what you would have had. Psychological, he said, yes, man, I know this word. Bob just said he was 20 when she was born. See there? Way older. Bob just say, let that sink in. Yeah, just let it sink in. Tay man say, oh, goodness. Just made me choke on the blunt. So one to say, I've been watching and committed on it. Yeah, child. It's a story. Yeah, it's a big story going on here. Yeah, leave that baby alone. Jay Morgan said kind of messed up too, that girl had an abortion, but turned around and got with someone else with the young kids. Get with someone young kids, yeah. It is. And she said last night she didn't want to have an abortion. You made me abort my baby. Nasty, y'all. But like I said, you got the reaper markers, honey. You got two beautiful daughters. And for 40-year-old man try to approach one of them when they get 19 years old, you probably going to have every weapon you got. See what I'm saying? You can give it. But she's somebody's daughter, too. She's somebody's child that you took the advantage of. Promise her this, and you still didn't get a girl the money. Now she calling you, asking you for money, you getting upset. Because you started that. That's what happens when you mess with young people. But you know, when they lie about their age, like the one I messed with, he true lied about his age. I told him, I said, you a baby. I'm 37. I ain't got no business with a 27-year-old man. So one to say, my opinion, he feel like the same way for a child, Nasty Nate. That's him, Nasty Nate. The molester. He's a predator. He out there. He's a predator. Ooh. Just remember, you say, Tay man. No, it ain't. They be saying that, but those people mind don't be equipped like a 40-year-old. A 40-year-old can use a 19-year-old. I don't care if it's a man and woman. It was vice versa. If I had a 19-year-old man, if I was 40, I could use him. He don't know nothing. But I ain't got time to train and teach none of them. Ooh, baby, because I have taught some in my life. I made them the millions what they is today. That's why they're able to keep their woman they got now, because I taught them. Okay? Bar just say he seemed like a cheap man. Yeah, he's stingy, but getting all these donations, all this money. You ain't even, he sent the girl like 700. She asked for 100. He sent the 53. That's what you call a stingy ass man. And you get all these donations on the streets. All of they come donations come to that man every day. Because people is happy, after he started putting women's in. Just like the woman that he had with the little girl of the two children who was wrapped up in the blanket. Remember her? He was trying to find the cheapest motel that he could find for that woman and her two children. I said to myself, it doesn't matter. It's cold as hell in Atlanta, Georgia. Get the babies. He didn't even have sympathy for the children. He was asking his followers, y'all think that's too high? Y'all think that's too high? No, ain't nothing too high when it's cold as hell out here. Those babies need to be in some warm. They walking around with blankets. They cold, Marcus. And you taking them, driving them from motel to motel and gonna tell me she acting weird. No, you acting weird. Put the people in a room. Get the babies off the street. I would have bought that say LOL. I cannot do no cheap stingy man. I ain't finna do one neither. Don't want to do nothing. But the thing is, get the babies off the street. I don't know if y'all seen that interview. I was so mad at him. Just get the girl a room. It's cold out there. She got two babies. HP say nothing too high for them babies. That's right. It ain't your money. It's money that people don't send to you. Put the girl in the room. He went from motel to motel. He drove like 40-some miles away. Tried to put this baby and her children with his Jeep with the window out. It was freezing. I say, my God, that's not your money. People don't send you donation. Put the girl in whatever to put the babies in. And I can't stand to see children walk around cold now. The babies will walk around with blankets on them, and this dude going from motel to cheapest motel to try to find them, and then think about those little children. Little children could have caught pneumonia. Anything out there in that. Boy, just say fights. I'm going to slow in what you show me. I'm going to show you, yeah. You worry about how high it is. Like, there was donations. And it was too freezing for those two little children. I would have just put it in that one. That man rode around till he could find the cheapest motel. And his window was out. They ran around with cold air hitting their asses. Yeah, Sawanda say. I was like, damn, just get the room. Me too, Sawanda. He was pissing me off. I say, man, get the babies. Think about the children. Help the mama. I was getting mad because I can't stand to see babies cold now. Mm-hmm. Pay me better, Sonny live. Sonny be live all the time, sugar. Sonny be running it up, honey. She ain't playing. Auntie, what a shame. Yeah, what a shame. You got these babies out here like that. The first one would have been okay. You just say, well, F this, man. F what y'all saying. It's the children. It's the children that I'm concerned and worried about. I don't care if it costs $300. I'm getting them a room. God would have blessed you, but he don't believe in God. So, I believe if you give, you give it back. And that's true. Once you give from the heart, you give it back. You always be blessed. You don't worry about what you gave or what you did for that person, and you give it back. But just to see those children had to go through that, it really broke my heart. I said, damn it, if I had the money, I would have got them a damn room. I wouldn't care what it cost. Get these babies out this cold. Instead of riding around here, riding around there. So why to say, if I'm not mistaken, he drove, 49 minutes away to get a cheaper room. If that ain't cheap, I don't know what to tell y'all. That's cheap as hell. And trying to get his subscribers, those subscribers don't give a damn about those children. I was telling him, it doesn't matter, Marcus. Get the babies in the room. F the mama. You said something wrong with the mama? Because you probably don't ask her a sexual question and she looked at you like you were. Get the babies in the room. That's why when I seen that video, I was intensified right there. I sure was. So one day I said, I don't care if you doing for babies, you ain't doing that for the mama. I felt sorry for the children. Mama could have stayed out there and handled her own, but I know how it feels to be cold when you're little. 'Cause I done been cold when I was little, so I know that feeling. The babies were cold. Oh, I'm gonna get off of here, and y'all enjoy y'all Sunday, honey. And y'all go check out these other content creators who on this story and support them and follow them. You know, cause Marcus, when you play with a puppy, it'll lick your mouth. That's what the old people always told me. So you better leave these little young women alone, you know. I don't think you going to have to go, you know, you shout Sonny out because you can't make it over there to her. But you think Yanni was hell, uh, you ain't met Sonny. I don't think Sonny going to let you get away with a whole lot with her neither. Uh-huh. And we all know that, but you know you're going to keep on shouting her channel out because you don't want no problems with her. Mm-hmm. But like I said, you play with a puppy, they'll lick your mouth. Oh boy, thank you, Ariana. Yeah, have a blessed, great Sunday, Auntie. You too. Y'all have a good Sunday too. You know, don't get nothing on you. And enjoy your day. I love y'all. Bye. Enjoy all the day and take it. Ooh, you know I can't do nothing. It's still raining out here, sugar. Still raining. Mm, can't go nowhere, can't do a thing. Yeah. All right. Y'all enjoy your Sunday, okay? Don't get nothing on you. Bye.